1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, my fog-fearing friends. This is Sunglass Rob from SportRx.
I am Sarah.
And we're going to do a video on the PRIZM Inferno Line Miner from Oakley. So this goggle is new. It's kind of intense. It's kind of cool. It's very different. We're going to give you a bunch of information on this goggle. And Sarah's here with me today because she's not only an optician and our operations manager, she's kind of my personal IT help. So a lot of times she'll hear like, Sarah, help! And when cables and goggles and technology came, me and Sarah tag teamed this goggle to figure out how it works. So once we put it together, it actually is quite simple on how it works. So the whole idea with this goggle is that it has a turbocharged window defroster. That's kind of a really good way of thinking about how this goggle works. So there's a mechanism, a heating element inside the goggle, inside the shield, and that's attached to this Inferno battery pack system, which actually heats up the shield on the goggle so it defrosts like a window would on your car. It's really cool. It's not really fogging in here right now because it's San Diego and it's 93 degrees out in November and we're under these hot lights, but let's give you guys a test of what's going on. So the way this thing works is you put on the goggle, and once you put on the goggle, there's an on and off button in the back right here. You just turn it on, and once it's on, you just go for the day. You don't think about turning it off or on anymore, right? So then once that goggle's on and it's getting cold, or there's whatever reason you're fogging, if it's a big change in temperature or whatever, now I'm fogging. Now what do I do, Sarah?
There's a little button here on the side of the battery pack, and you just hit that once.
Ooh, it's vibrating. It's a
haptic vibration.
Haptic vibration.
Similar to your phone.
Yes, so you feel that, and now that's kind of sensing you that it's on, and it's infernoing.
Sure.
Yeah, so now I'm infernoing, and what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a 3-minute cycle of the Inferno working. The heat is activating right now, so basically it should defrost anything. They say that if it's fully fogging, within 2 minutes, it should be fully defogged because of the Inferno. And then once it's defogged, what do I do?
You just leave it on. The 3-minute cycle will completely run out, and then you go about your day.
And then if I fog again?
You hit it one more time.
How many times can I hit it with one full battery charge, Sarah?
We're at 30 times for one full battery charge.
So that's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a full day.
That should be at least a full day.
It's a full day.
If not more. So the way this thing works also is that this LED battery back here, when it's flashing, it means it's working. It means it's on. It's infernoing. When it's just solid green, that means you have at least 25% battery left. When it's solid red, it means you have less than 25%. So, and then like I said, when it's blinking, that means it's working. So this little pack right here weighs about 100 grams. That's 3.5 ounces. About the weight of a deck of cards. To be honest, when I'm wearing it without a helmet, I definitely notice it. It's right around where my ear is. It's not uncomfortable per se, but it's definitely there. I think maybe after a sweet run, mammoth, I would forget about it, but it's definitely there. When I try it on with a helmet though, don't feel it at all because your helmet's already kind of a little bit bulkier, then this isn't really touching your ear anymore. I feel like this is a very helmet compatible technology. Speaking of helmet compatible technology, this goggle is on the Line Miner. If you already have a Line Miner or buy a Line Miner separately and want to get this pack separately, you can. You can just get the Inferno pack to work with your already existing Line Miner. The Line Miner is an amazing goggle. It's got the triple foam. It's already got some anti-fog properties on it without the Inferno. It's got a cylindrical, kind of that cool 80s mirrored look to it, but it has really high-tech technology, unlike the old 80s cylindrical lenses, so you still get the optics from Oakley. Plus, these goggles have PRIZM lens technology, which is like the best.
It is.
It's just unreal. PRIZM lenses are just so the way to go. The battery is lithium ion, which means it works really well even in cold temperatures, so up to minus 20 degrees Celsius or 4 degrees Fahrenheit if you don't have a conversion table handy. This thing still works, which is kind of cool because some technology, some wearable electronics don't work so well in extreme cold weather. So this is obviously meant for not foggy in cold weather, so it works. And then you just charge it with a USB, just like everything else you've ever bought from Amazon in your life.
Exactly.
Okay, so there's the Inferno goggle, the PRIZM Line Miner Inferno goggle. If you need it in prescription, you can get it with an amazing insert from SportRx. If you need any goggle in prescription, you can get it from SportRx. I think you're going to be fog-free this season.
Sounds good to me.
All right.